Hey hockey player, in this video I'm going to run you through 6 different Dryland hockey training drills to improve your all-round hockey performance. 3 of them you can do completely by yourself, and 3 of them I want you to do it with a partner. Let's go! Okay, let's kick things off with the solo drills. The first drill that I'm going to be running you through here is the reaction ball wall catch. Now you guys can't see it too much, but a reaction ball is not a perfect sphere. It's got a lot of rigid, weird edges, and the purpose for that is so you see it bounces awkwardly. Kevin's throwing it at the wall here, and it's not predictable where it's going to go, which is forcing both his mind and his body to react to the stimulus. And that's what we're really after, combining mental and physical performance. When you've got the reaction ball, you can throw it at the ball from a close distance, you can throw it from a further distance, you can throw the ball harder in order to make it a lot more challenging since it's moving faster and you'll have to react faster. These are all in place to really help you improve your game speed decision making. But before we move on to the next drill, make an important note that Kevin is switching each hand every single throw. You're going to throw one with the right, one with the left, one with the right, one with the left, and continue that until you've completed your work set. The next solo drill that we're going to be doing is the T-test. I know a lot of you guys are probably familiar with this since the T-test is used to measure agility. But beyond it being a test, it's actually an excellent exercise to incorporate within your hockey-specific Dryland training. You get forward sprinting for acceleration. You get lateral shuffling for that lateral power development you need to be a strong skater. And then you have backpedaling in as well to optimize your coordination, but just to add another conditioning element into the drill as well. We're moving in all planes of motion here. You can use this for conditioning, you can use this for speed. It all depends on how you put it into your program, but the T-test is one of the most versatile tests in the game. The last solo drill we're going to go through is the half kneeling horizontal start sprint. What you're going to do is get on one knee and then place yourself perpendicular with where you're going to be sprinting. Notice how Kevin's sideways but then explodes into a different direction. You want to keep your back leg is the one that's going to be up, and you get a lot of lateral power explosion as you move into the other direction, but then you still gain the explosive starting speed, acceleration, and top speed benefits that a sprint provides hockey athletes. You want to keep your posture and slowly work your way down until you are at about a 45-degree angle. Once you've hit that angle, explode out and sprint for the duration of your work set. One of my favorite aspects about this drill is the fact that it's unilateral. You're training the right side for your first set, and then for your second set, you're going to train the left side. And then your third, back to right, fourth, back to left. We train both legs individually so that you don't have a dominant leg out in the ice. And instead, you're explosive no matter where you are. Okay, getting into our first partner-based hockey Dryland training drill. This one is called the mirror lateral shuffle drill with reactive catches. Now, you guys have seen the mirror lateral shuffle by itself before in our Dryland training videos. All it is one hockey player is going to be designated the follower, and the other hockey player is going to be designated the leader. The leader is going to explode laterally in different directions in an unpredictable manner, which forces the follower to react both physically and mentally to the training stimulus, which is excellent for speed, agility, and conditioning. But with this drill, we're adding another element of mental performance in it by forcing the athlete to also react to the ball catch. Notice how I'm the leader here and I am throwing the ball to Kevin in different directions randomly and forcing him to react, not just with his movement, but also with his mind and with his upper body, making it a totally complete drill. This is very advanced. If you're new to this, just start out with the mirror lateral shuffle drill, and then once you're ready, the natural progression would be to add in the reactive ball catch. The second partner Dryland training drill is the auditory T-test. Now, in order to train agility the best possible way, we need to incorporate as many random stimuli as we can, both with sight and sound. The t-test utilizes sound reaction, and what's happening here is Kevin's getting in his starting stance for the t-test and then waiting for me to say go. So he has to react to my go, but then once he finishes his forward sprint, I either say left or right, and he's forced to react through sound and then also make a decision very quickly on how he's going to athletically move into the direction that I told him to. This really trains your agility in a chaotic manner, and that is hockey. You want to be able to see and hear everything around you and respond to it accordingly as fast as possible. Moving on to our final partner Dryland training drill, this is the visual t-test. So in the last t-test, we responded to sound. In this t-test, we're going to respond to sight. You want to be able to visually react to everything on the ice. So how Kevin's going to set up is just as if he was going to run any other t-test. He's going to wait for my go, and then when he's sprinting to the first cone, just before he gets to that first cone, I am going to point in a direction. He's going to have to see that point, register it in his brain, and then athletically move into the direction that he needs to move in order to complete the drill appropriately. Again, we're combining mind and body performance here, but there are two variations with this drill, so I want to show you this one as well. Beyond the coach just standing in front of the t-test and pointing, the coach can actually run behind the athlete and throw a tennis ball either left or right, just over the athlete's shoulder. And then the athlete has to see which shoulder that tennis ball came over and then immediately explode into that direction when he gets to the first cone. Now we're visually responding to stimuli, but he's still waiting for my go within this drill as well, which makes it both auditory and visual. These 6 hockey Dryland training drills are great new additions to your current hockey training toolkit. Why? Because they involve both rehearsed and reactive speed, conditioning, and agility drills. Rehearsed drills are where you already know what you're going to do. So they train the muscles and the movement patterns that are associated with agility, but they don't force you to react to any stimulus. So the t-test and the half-kneeling start sprint would both be representations of a rehearsed drill, whereas a reactive drill, this is when we're doing things like the visual t-test, the auditory t-test, the mirror lateral shuffle with reactive ball catch, or the reactive ball wall catch. These are all reactive in nature, combining both physical and mental performance to make you a more complete hockey athlete.
Thanks for watching our hockey training video. If you liked that video, smash the thumbs up button and also subscribe to our hockey training channel. And if you want more access to Dryland training drills just like this to improve your explosive speed, click on the link in the comment section below to get your free explosive hockey speed package.